Hi, it's Gadget UK here again. This time looking at a Saturn Region mod again. This is a VA2, I think. It's the Model 2, you know, Model 1 or whatever it is. And it's not the VA1 like mine is. I think it's a Model 2. So, and you can tell from the buttons on the front, you've got these grey ones and you get the logo on the front. I mean, I've actually stuck the logo on the front of mine as well, just confuse matters. But yeah, it's certainly got different buttons. I think the LED is different. I think you get like a clear piece of plastic or something over here on the VA Zeros and stuff, the Model 1s. So we'll get the lid off. It's going to be very similar, if not identical. I think the power supply is perhaps mounted on the board on this one instead of inside the lid, but yeah, get the screws out around the edges there. I think it's like five screws holding the lid on. Just thought before we do anything here, we'll just actually test it. So got it connected up there. I'll just stick one of my discs in. I'll give it a try. Insufficient backup memory, because obviously you've got a few saves in this system. Seems to be working alright. Yeah, good to go, I think. So it's a totally different board layout, obviously. It's very they made this a bit more modular though. Everything's on the one board. You've not got like the plug-in CD control board and stuff that's on the other one. And there's got some of the SRAMs and things underneath here, as you see, and a DRAM there, I think, on the underside. This isn't the one where there's some models you get like this, some jumpers here near the battery on the VA on the Model 2s, and that one's easier to modify because you can just use those jumpers to attach a switch, but this one's not got one. This is a VA9, you can see that there. It's a VA9 Sun. So there will be jumpers on here still, but I'm not sure. From what I've read, one of the things it says about the Model 2 is if you use the jumpers, one of the components on there is not affected by that jumper change due to a trace or something somewhere. And some people recommend on this one lifting the pin. I forget which chip it is now. I'll have to check before I lift anything up. I don't really want to lift a pin, if I'm completely honest. It's very risky, but that might be the only way this one can be done. I'll have a look around anyway, and I'll do a bit of research first before I commit to doing anything to this. So there are all sorts of guides on the internet with conflicting information. Looking at the schematics, you know, it's JP1 and JP2 again. JP2 set at the moment, that's going to be PAL, and if you set JP1 and remove JP2, then it should be NTSC. So I'm going to do the same thing I did, 3 wires, switch, and give it a test. So regards with the simple 60Hz switch on one of these VA9s, I've just tapped the ground and the +5 from the left hand side of these two jumpers where JP1 and JP2 are. You have to break a track here. The track that comes down that's connected to the common ends of JP1 and JP2, test on your multimeter. It comes down to a test point here, just near, I think it's marked TP something 103, and there's a trace in between the via on the test point and there's a via there, so you break it in between, where the screwdriver is there, and solder onto the via that's cut off from the two pads, and then have your +5 and your ground wired through to your switch. So I've used a thinner wire here just because I'm soldered to a via. You know, if you use a thick wire and solder something like a via, you could end up pulling the traces and things off. So I've used a very fine wire there, joined it up to my grey wire, which is the centre of the switch there, and as I say, +5 and ground on either side of that. So we'll give that a try now. So as you can see there down at the bottom right, NTSC-C. If I just switch it off, flip the switch into the other position, switch it back on, wait for it to come up with the dash again, go into system settings, there you go, PAL. I think you can probably flip that while it's on actually. I don't know if it'll change in real time. No, you have to go back out, it's disappeared, look. Go back out and then back in, maybe it'll change then. No. yeah, you have to do it when it's off really. But anyway, that's working, so thanks for watching, I'll see you soon.